Hey guys, welcome back to PyTubes. In this video, we are going to create an application that can calculate difference between two dates in tkinter. So let's get started. In today's video, we will be creating something like this. It is a date calculator that calculates the difference between two dates. Let's say we have 29 May over here and 24 May over here. If I hit calculate, it will give me the number of days between those dates. It's 5 days. Okay. Now let's for this we need to import tkinter. Let's use from tkinter import static. We want everything from tkinter. Okay, now let's create a window. We'll use method or function to create our main window. Let's give this a name, main window. It will not take any argument. Now let's create a window. We can create we need to initialize the window. Win is equals to tk and win dot main loop. Now let's call this function. Name equals to main, and then we need to call this main window. Let's run it. As you can see, we have our window over here. Let's give this window a title. Win dot title date calculator. You can give any title you want. Okay, and let's run it again. As you can see, we have our title over here. Okay, now let's give this window a geometry size. Win dot geometry is equals to, okay, we need to pass in some size. 350 by 200 seems good to me. Okay, let's run this. Yes, it's a good size. Okay, now let's add an image to our window. We can use a canvas to add image. We'll call the canvas to image canvas. Image canvas is equals to canvas, and we need to have this canvas inside our window. So we'll write win over here, and then we'll give this some optional argument, which is height and width. I want to give this a height of 200 and width of 200, and let's give this some background color. Page is equals to, you can give any background color. I'll just randomly give any A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, and let's add this canvas to our window. Image, where do we have image canvas? Image canvas dot grade. Okay, we have a typo over here, that's why we are not getting IntelliSense. Image canvas dot grade. Raw equals to 0 and column is equals to 0, and then we can pass some optional argument as well. Let's say we want to pass, we need to type is equals to over here. Column equals to raw equals to 0, column equals to 0, and then we need to pass raw span equals to 10 and column span is equals to 5. Okay, there will be no space. It will be simple. It will be one word. Let's try and run this. Okay, we have our canvas over here. Now let's add image to our canvas. We can use photo image object to add image. Let's call this photo is equals to photo image, and then we can pass file over here. File is equals to, we need to pass our location and file name. It will be C users Leo, and then we have desktop, and on the desktop we have our file clock.png. Okay, now let's add this photo to our image canvas. Image canvas dot create image, and we need to start our image from top left. So we'll write 0 0 over here. It means start from x0 and y0 from top left, and then we need to pass our image over here. It will be image is equals to photo, and then we need to pass anchor is equals to northwest. We need to start our image from northwest again. It is for image. Anchor is for image, and this 00 is for canvas. Okay, let's try and run this. Oh, perfect, we have our image over here. Now let's add calendars to our window. In order to add calendars to our window, we need to import calendars. So we'll just simply write from tk calendar import calendar, import Tariq. It will be fine. We can use calendars over here. Now we need to create our object of calendar. So we will just call it first date. First date is equals to date entry, and we need this date entry inside our window. So we'll just pass win over here, and then we'll just grid this into our window. So it will be first date dot grade, and we can use raw equals to let's say 3, column is equals to 8. Okay, let's try and run this. Yes, we have our calendar over here. Let's add label. I forgot to add the label, but you can simply add the label over here. Label, and we need this label inside our window, so I'll just write win over here, and then can give it some text. Let's say first date. Okay, and that's it. We can just grid it. Raw equals to 3 and column is equals to 8. Let's change this column to 4 and run it again and see how it looks. Okay, perfect. It doesn't look good right now, but it will look good. So we need two. Since we need two calendars, we'll just copy this and paste this again and change this to second date, and change this also to second date. Copy this and paste this over here, and change the raws. We have 3, 4, and we'll use 5 over here, and 6 over here. Now let's run it and check how it looks. Okay, it looks something like this. We need to have a button over here as well. Now let's add a button. We can simply do that. Button. We need button inside our window, so it will be win over here, and then we need to give it some text. Text is equals to calculate. Let's say you can give it any text you like. Calculate. Okay, and then we need to pass command. Command simply means what do we want our button to do when we click it. So we want it to calculate difference between dates for us. So we'll just call let's add a function. Let's create a function calculate def calculate. Okay, it will take 2 arguments, first date and second date. Okay, and we'll just simply type pass over here. We can use lambda function. Lambda function is simply a one-line function that can do anything a normal function can do. So we are just calling this function inside our lambda function. Let's try calculate over here and pass in arguments. It is first date and second date. Okay, we need to grid this button dot grid. It will be raw will be I think 7, yes, and column will be 8. Let's run this and see how it looks. Okay, it looks good. Now if I just keep on pressing this button, it doesn't do anything right now. We need to write some logic for it to calculate the difference between the days. Okay, so let's write some logic over here. We have first date and we have second date. We need to write some logic about this. We can simply calculate the difference like this. Difference is equals to first date dot get date. Get date is a method that gets the date for us, and we can simply use this method to get second date as well. Second date dot get date. Get date. get date. Okay, and we are using minus over here, subtract, to calculate the difference between 2 days. Okay, now we need to print this difference somehow, so we'll use message box from tkinter. We need to import those as well. We'll just write from tkinter import message box. Okay, now let's we can simply write message box dot, since we are showing some information, we'll use show info. Okay, we can you can give this information dialog box some title. I'll give this title or difference. Okay, and then we can pass some string information that we want to show. I'm using f string to pass this information. You can use difference dot days, since we want to show difference in days remaining. Now let's try and run this and see what happens. Okay, let's first date will be 29 May and second date will be 24 May. If I press calculate, it will give me the difference, which is 5 days. Okay, it is working fine. Now let's change the color, background color over here. Okay, first of all we need to change the background color of our window, so we'll just use win.configure and bg is equals to again we need to use the same color for our window. It will look good. Let's run this and see how it looks. Okay, we need to change the background color of our label as well. We can do that. Let's copy this and change our label background color. It is over here, and second label as well. Okay, and now let's run this and see how it looks. Okay, it looks good, but we still have this border over here. We need to get rid of this border. It's from canvas. We can use highlight thickness equals to 0 to remove to get rid of the border. Now let's run this and see how does it look. Okay, it looks pretty good now. Same like I showed the example. Again, select some date, press calculate, and it will calculate the difference between days. If you don't want to use this calendar over here and you want to pass in date by yourself, you can use tkinter entry widget as well. Now let's use entry widget to calculate the difference. Where do we have this and date entry here? Okay, now let's change this to entry. We have I have commented this line. Let's type first date is equals to entry. We want this entry inside our window, so we'll just write win over here, and same for the second date. Comment this line. Okay, and let's just run it. Okay, see, we have our entries over here. It will not do anything right now because I haven't defined any logic for this. Dot get date method doesn't work for the entries, as you know, so we need to change this. Let's comment this line over here. Okay, we need date time object to solve our problem, so we can just import date from date time. Okay, and now we can call this date object inside a calculate function to calculate the difference between. Okay, let's first get the string from our entry widget. It will be first date dot get. We use get method to get anything written inside our entry widget, and we want to split it by hyphen. Okay, and we want to store those values inside our day 1 variable, month 1 variable, and year 1 variable. Okay, so we can use the same method to parse our second date as well. Okay, it will be day 2, month 2, and year 2. Okay, and it will be second date. Okay, Now we can calculate the difference by calling our date object. We can simply type difference over here. Difference is equals to date, and we need to pass first date over here. As you can see, it takes integer values, and it takes year, month and day. It takes year first, then it takes month, and then it takes day. So we can just simply type integer to convert those string values into integer, and type year 1 over here, year 1 comma integer and month 1 comma integer again, and we'll just use day 1 over here. Okay, seems good. You can simply copy this and paste this over here, and just change this to 2 and 2 over here. And now we want to calculate the difference, so we'll just use minus over here. So now we want to print the difference. I can copy this line over here and print the difference in message box as well. So message box dot show input difference and difference dot days and days remaining. Now let's try and run this and see how does it look. Okay, now let's type some date over here. Let's say 11/12/2020, and then write some date over here. It will be, let's say, 24/5/2020. First of all, we have day, then we have month, and then we have year. You can change this however you like. That's how I like. That's why I have this the date in this format. If I hit calculate, I'll just get the difference in days. It is 201 days. Let's say if I make some mistake over here and I type this wrong. Let's say I type 35 December and click calculate. It will not do anything. It will just generate the error. So we need to handle that error as well. We can simply do that by trying to calculate the difference in days. If it raises an error, we'll just handle that error using our except block. Now this error variable contains error value, whatever the error we get, and now we need to show the error. So we'll use message box again dot, since we are showing error, so we'll use show error, and we'll pass header or title for the error, that is value error. Okay, and then we'll just type error over here, but whatever error we get. Okay, let's try and run this again Let's write 35 December 2020 and type let's say 24 May 2020 and calculate this. See, we have an error, value error, date is out of range of for month. That's how we can handle errors. Now let's say I want to use both. I want to use calendar as well, and I want to use entry as well. I can simply go back to our code and change this entry to date entry, and it will just work fine. But this logic is not for date entry. It is not for calendar. This is for calendar. So we need to uncomment this, and we'll use try block here again. Try to do this. If it raises an error, then do this. Now let's run this again and see what happens. We have a calendar module over here. Let's select 29 May and we have 24 May over here. Let's change this to 25 May. Okay, and press calculate. We got 4 days remaining, or difference of 4 days. Okay, it works fine. Now let's comment this again. Comment our calendar module again and change this to our entry widget, and just run it again and type some date over here. Let's say 11/12/2020 and 25/5/2020 and press calculate, and as you can see, it works fine as well. We have 200 days difference. Okay, there is one thing to keep in mind, that this TK calendar module is not available in our standard library. We need to pip install it. We can do this simply by going to CMD and type pip install TK calendar. Press enter and it will be just fine. That's all we are going to cover in this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media. Thanks.